This is the Squier Debut Stratocaster. Now this is a special one. It's got tone holes installed. So let's hear what it sounds like. Hey, it's Carl. Welcome back to the No Shred Zone. So yes, this is the Squier Debut Stratocaster. It was $120 back when I bought it. They've raised the price, $140. Is it still worth it? Well, before we get into that, that is a Player 2 modified Telecaster. Review coming soon. Yes, this is worth it. It's not perfect, but this guitar, from the out-of-box experience to I've been playing it now on and off for about a year. I was actually ready to do this review a long time ago. Whatever, is what it is. But yeah, I've got the action pretty low, I will say. When I lowered the action fairly low, it gets a little bit of fret buzz. There are a few high frets, but I had the action super low, and I raised it just a little bit, still under 2 millimeters. So, you know, that is what it is. It's not, you know, it's not perfect as far as that goes. It's forgivable, to be honest. I'm not going to harp on imperfection like this on a cheap guitar anymore, like I used to, because that's more of a personal issue in that I dropped the action really low, and generally you're not going to do that on a cheap guitar because it's, you know, the frets aren't going to be perfect. So yeah, if you fret leveled this or leveled these frets, you could get it more comfortably to a low action, but whatever, is what it is. Frets were really nice out of the box, no sharp frets, nothing like that. I've polished them twice by now because I did a setup a year ago when I was going to originally do the review, and then I drilled these awesome tone holes in it. I'll link that video below and I had to do another setup after that. In any case, so this guitar, what impresses me about it is the neck feels great. Those frets were pretty good again. Did have to do a slight adjustment on the trem claw here. That's fairly normal. It's easy to do, but this thing, even when using the whammy bar, has really good tuning stability. I will put the whammy bar test I did right here. So yeah, it stays in tune well. Now without the whammy bar, it stays in tune, I would say, even better. It's not perfect, but you can never expect perfection from cheap trem systems, let's be honest. But really impressed with this one. I honestly, unless there's something about like the Sonic series that you really, really like, I would much rather get this one, okay? Does the Sonic have a skunk stripe? I don't remember now. If it does, some people care about that. I don't know why. The Sonic definitely has better color options. You know, these have, this finish is not great, but it's, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. It's not, it's matte, it's not glossy. I think Sonic you can get glossy. So, you know, if that's important to you, that's important to you. The one real negative, I guess, is I don't love these pickups. They're not great. The bridge pickup, 5.24 k ohms, middle 5.04 k ohms, neck 4.65 k ohms. So, you know, very low output pickups. Nothing wrong with that, but they don't sound great. They sound fine for a cheap guitar. They sound fine. This is a phenomenal value. Honestly, if it's your first guitar and you get one like I did, I think you'll be happy with it. But just for modding purposes, like, man, you can get a loaded Fleor pickup pickguard for like $55 or something like that. Toss that in here, it'll make this guitar phenomenal. Well, phenomenal. It'll make it really, really good for basically $200 at that point. So, yeah, I don't know what is going on with these debut Stratocasters, to be honest. I mean, I get what Squier is doing as far as trying to compete with the no-name off-brands, but to me, this seems too close to a Sonic series, and the Sonic series now costs $220. So, yeah, it's very odd. This thing is routed, and I'll put the little video I did of that here. It is routed HSH, so you can actually put a humbucker, full-size humbucker in the bridge and the neck if you really wanted to. I really like this thing. Did I say that already? This is the best. Now, I haven't played every super budget, ultra budget Strat, and I don't doubt that like Harley Benton makes a really nice one. I don't doubt that some of the other brands make really nice ones, but I don't think you'd be unhappy if you bought this $140 debut Stratocaster. It's just, it's really nice for what it is. It's really nice. Again, the neck, it's always most impressive to me when a super budget guitar has just a really nice feeling neck. Maybe I should stop hiding the guitar, huh? Anyway, neck feels just satiny smooth, whatever, which is always nice. But yeah, it just feels nice in the hands. It's just really well done. They did a good job. Should I keep repeating myself? It is made in China, which is probably why they raised the price to $140 over $120. But yeah, it was a phenomenal deal at $120. Still a great deal at $140. Other brands of like Strat that I haven't played that, you know, are in the kind of under $200 budget range that are probably good is like the Tease is probably really good. I think, could be wrong, I think it's around $170, $180, something like that. Haven't played one. What else? I'm not sure about the super budget Donners. The DST 550 Donner Strat style guitar, super Strat, if you want to call it. Not quite a super Strat, is it? Anyway, whatever. That's under 300 or about 300, and that's pretty much my favorite Strat style in that range. But I haven't played their super budget ones. In any case, I don't know. I'm just rambling a little here, right? This thing's great. You should buy it, honestly, if you're looking for a Strat. Oh, let me say this a little bit. I don't even like Strats. They are my least favorite types of guitars. Strat, like this kind of like a Fender Stratocaster style Strat. I don't like them. Come for me in the comments. I don't like Strats. My list goes, if we're going like the standard type guitar, SG, top of the list. Telecaster, close second. Les Paul, third. Down on the list is the Strat. So take everything I say about Strats with a grain of salt. But I like this one. Yeah. Thanks to the Patreon members for making videos like this possible. Thanks to you for watching, for making videos like this possible. Thanks for making it to the end of this video. Actually, you know what? We haven't made it to the end. Sounds. Okay, now that we've made it to the end and we've lost almost everybody, I'm giving this guitar away. The Patreon, I've paused it, but the Patreon members who were there at the end are getting extra entries, but you can get an entry to win this guitar in the comments below by leaving a comment. And that comment should be, what should it be? Who's your favorite Strat player and why is it Stevie Ray Vaughan? Or you can make whatever other comment you want. I'm only sending this within the US, so 18 only, US only, restrictions apply, whatever. The giveaway ends 48 hours after this video is posted. So Yeah, that's that. That's this guitar. You will get this beautiful tone hole version. I will say I mean, well, I will say, what am I? I'm just rambling more, but you should, if you've never learned how to fix things like high frets, like I said, this has a couple. This is the guitar to learn on. The frets are polished, so you don't need to learn how to do that. Although once you knock down a fret, you're going to need to polish it. So that's something. What else? You could use it to learn how to swap out pickups, or just learn how to swap out a whole pick guard. Like I was mentioning, the Fleor pick guard that's already comes pre-wired, pre-installed with the pickups. Just, fun stuff like that. This is the guitar for that. It does come obviously with the whammy bar, and it comes with Allen wrenches for adjustments. But other than that, that's what I suggest if you win this guitar. I suggest you use it like that. In any case, oh, right. Yeah, you need to be a member of the email list as well to win the guitar. Did I mention that? So Riff City email list, leave a comment why Stevie Ray Vaughan is your favorite Strat player. Maybe tell me your favorite Stevie Ray Vaughan song. Tell me why it's Texas Flood. Thanks again for watching. Thanks to everybody who was on the Patreon, who supported the Patreon. Maybe I'll bring it back again one day. Who knows what's going to happen? See ya.